everyone, my name is Audrey and I'm the Education Programs Manager here at the Texas Ranger Hall of Fame and Museum. And welcome to Storytime with Audrey. Today we are going to be reading Every Cowgirl Loves a Rodeo, written by Rebecca Janni and illustrated by Lynne Avril. And I want to give a special shout out to the Waco-McLennan County Public Library because that's where I got the book for today's storytime. Okay, let's get started. Every cowgirl loves a rodeo. Every cowgirl needs a blue ribbon. So when I heard the county fair was coming, I signed up. Beauty and I have never been in a rodeo, I told my friend Anna, giving my two-wheeled horse a pat on her saddle. But he has, said Anna. Just then, the neighborhood cowboy A.J. Pickett pedaled by like he was running from the law. Want a race, he hollered. He had 3 county fair blue ribbons dangling from his handlebars, and he wore a button that said Rodeo King. We set up barrels out back. Anna worked the timer, and Ginger was the rodeo clown. AJ's horse skidded to a stop. No fair! Your dog's in my way! Come on, Ginger, I called. Better keep it fair for the fair. Everyone laughed, and we agreed on a do-over. The next time, I won, fair and square. When the county fair finally rolled into town, Beauty, Anna, and I made our grand entrance. The pie eating contest made me hungry. Rows of whipped cream pies and 2 empty chairs, right beside the Rodeo King himself. We tied bandanas around our necks and dove in. We couldn't tell who the winner was under all that whipped cream, but he sure looked happy holding his blue ribbon. On the midway, Anna won the coin toss, I won the ring toss, and everybody won the water balloon toss. We lined up for tattoos and balloon animals and slid down the giant slide. Then we went to see the real animals. One kid let me hold his lop-eared rabbit, and another gave me hay to feed her llama. The cows were sleeping, but the goats were wide awake. One was digging up a dust devil by his gate. We went to see the horses. And then I saw the sign, Bike Rodeo. I spelled my name at the check-in and sized up the competition. I'm the last one up, said AJ, but I think you go right away. Then it was time. Beauty and I trotted into place. Ready? Get set. I leaned into Beauty's mane. Go! We galloped around the markers and dashed down the straightaway. On a sharp turn, I slid sideways. I tightened my grip and pulled back into the saddle. We rounded the final bend and raced past the finish line. I just knew we had the winning time. AJ gave me a double thumbs up. Anna rushed over. Arm in arm, we led Beauty to the side to cool down. There were lots of good riders, but I held my top spot. Last up, the announcer's voice boomed, A.J. Pickett, are you ready? Get set. Just then the prize goat squirmed out of the pen. Go! AJ was off, with that goat chasing him like a coyote after a rabbit. I handed Beauty's reins to Anna. I gotta rope that goat. I didn't have a plan, didn't even have a rope, so I did the best I could. I ran after that goat, twirling my bandana like a lasso. It must have tasted like pie, because he bit down and wouldn't let go. It was me against the goat. He dug in his hooves, and I dug in mine. I tugged him back to his pen, just as AJ crossed the finish line. I was still catching my breath when I heard, and second place goes to... Nellie Sue. The crowd cheered. I climbed onto the podium as the judges announced the winner. And wouldn't you know it, it was AJ Pickett. I wish I had won, but I was glad for AJ. The cheers faded and I tied my red ribbon to Beauty's reins. You did great, girl, I whispered. We almost beat the Rodeo King. Mama gave me a big hug. Daddy lifted me onto his shoulders and said, This cowgirl needs some chili. Wait, where's Anna? I asked. I spotted her at a picnic table, sitting with AJ. I went over to say congratulations. We made something for you, Anna said. For the best goat roping ever, said AJ. You helped me win that race. The Rodeo King doesn't need anybody's help, I said. That's right, Anna smiled. She was just keeping it fair at the fair. Yes, sir, I'm a cowgirl from head to toe. And even more than a blue ribbon, every cowgirl should have a badge of honor. And I do have that. The end. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for Storytime with Audrey. We hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can join us next time. Bye-bye now.